about psychiatric case taking and why we consider these small points during case taking. Because homeopathy says the attention to the smallest symptom can solve the biggest problem of psychology. Now, I will discuss the art of case taking in gynecology and obstetric cases, and you will observe how different it is. Women is the half of the population of the planet. Before explaining anything about gynecological, the case taking in gynec disorders, I would like to introduce you about miasm, because those who are homeopath attending this session, they know about miasm. But those who are non-homeopath, let me explain the miasm for them. Miasm are the real fundamental causes behind every disease. This is a force within a person creating a predisposition for the particular illnesses in your body. Like in Ayurveda, we have three different types of personalities, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Like in homeopathy, we have three: Sora, syphilis, and psychosis. So let me explain you about these personalities in short. Soric people, highs and lows, struggling with outside world, lack of confidence, fear, anxiety about future, but always having hope and mentally alert people. Psychotics are secretive people, hide his weakness, tense, constantly covering up situation, fixed habit, suspicious, jealous, and forgetful personalities. And syphilis are strong, pessimistic view on life, cannot modify what is wrong, gives up, destroy, no point in trying to adjust, sudden impulsive violence, distorted, rigid ideas. Because now I am going to explain everything about gynecological case taking in these three personalities. Gynec case taking. The first point is, ask the patient about menarche. Was it early or delayed? Syphilis getting hold overall on our life nowadays, and we see girls of age of 10 years are menstruating now. This could tell us about the precocity in patient 2. This is definitely syphilitic tendency. It can be delayed, always in psychotic, not getting till the age of 16 or 17 years. And normal soric personalities get this at the normal age of 12 or 13. Then ask about menstrual cycle, whether it is regular or irregular, whether it is exactly at 28 to 30 days or 35 days cycle, or it comes only in 20 days. Every detail of our menses is going to lead us to the lurking miasm, to the predisposition of the tendency for major illnesses in the background. Soric female will have normal regular cycle. Psychotic female will have too much delay, even by months or weeks. And about syphilitic patient, you never know it when it will come. It never comes on time. It can delay too longer. There can be amenorrhea for 6 weeks, or it can be too early. It can appear at every 10 to 15 days. Then you should ask the patient about duration of menses. Then quantity of menses, whether it is heavy or scanty. Because soric people always have normal menses and they have the same flow during day and night time. Psychotic lady will have more flow during daytime, and psychotic female will have more flow during night time. Character of blood. What is the character of blood? Is it thick or thin, clotted, watery, dark or bright red? Normally, a female should get bright red blood. This is the tendency of normal sora. And if the lady has this color of the menses, then we can consider few remedies of hemorrhagic diathesis like phosphorus, ferrophos, ipecac, sabina, and belladonna, etc. When a female gives us a history of dark, black, clotted, stringy blood, it shows the psychotic tendency. Clotting due to excessive fibrin and black color due to excessive pigments. Thick blood is due to excess gluten. Stains the cloths which are difficult to remove. It may have mild odor. This is syphilitic menses. And in such condition, We can consider the remedies from Ophidia group like Lachesis, Crotalus horridicus. Then we have other remedies like Crocus sativa, Platina, Hamamelis, etc. Syphilitic female we have excessive bleeding. Bleeding is profuse, copious, gushing, and black tar-like stinging. We can see here, this is the Turkish black rose, and the syphilitic menses can be of this color also. It will have extremely bad odor. Sometimes the odor is like cadaverous. The menses can be acrid, which corrodes the cloth. Such indication also lead us to the remedies like creosote, carbobase, cicalcor, lily of day. You can see the menses here, clotted, dark, stringy, with black tar color. Then we interrogate about pains. Soric female generally do not experience any pains or may get mild dysmenorrhea. In psychosis, there can be dull aching pain, but these female get aggravation before menses and they feel better by warm application and as soon as there is discharge. Syphilitic pains would be excruciating, tormenting, unbearable with anger and anguish. She may roll down with pain, has to hit. Extreme dysmenorrhea associated with severe vomiting or severe headache. Then characteristic complaints. The complaints which are associated with menses either before or during menses or after menses. Normally, a soric female may not have any complaints before, during, or after menses. Whereas some female complaints, doctor, I know when my menses are due. I start realizing it 7 days before menses. My breasts get engorged. I can't even touch my breast. They are so painful on touch. My legs pain, body swells. My whole family comes to know that my menses are due now because I keep on shouting at everyone without any specific reason. I get into the fit of anger, depression. I start crying without any reason. But as soon as my menses appear, I'm a different person. I feel so fresh and energetic, lively. All my pains go off. And when patients feel better during menses, we have 49 remedies in homeopathy for that. This is a very characteristic rubric and very important when we deal with gynec cases. Here we know for sure that we are dealing with the patients either they are from Ophidia group or maybe from Zincum group who, uh, who feel better by discharges. If you have any female complaining of severe dysmenorrhea or fainting, menses smell a lot, stains cloth, and can think at that time you can think about magnesia group of remedies. Any peculiar symptom during menses also helps to find out the particular remedy. Behavior of a female around and during her menses gives us many clues to select the simillimum and it will shorten your remedy selection. For example, if there is anger during menses or beginning of menses, then we have only one remedy that is aconitum. If there is anxiety with anger during menses, we have 10 remedies as mentioned in the chart. If there is difficult menses, respiration difficult during menses, then we have almost 28 remedies for that. If there is bursting headache during menses, then we have the 10 remedies which I mentioned here in the chart. If there is copious menses or copious urine during menses, then we have specific remedy for that like acid fast and sulfur and more other 11 remedies. So it is very important to observe the female during, before and after menses. It can give you the clue for the simillimum. Then ask about menopause. In menopausal women, we always ask the time of menopause. Was it normal, early or delayed? Like early menarche, we have females coming up with the early menopause at the age of 35. This is syphilis. Soric females may attain menopause at perfect time, and psychotic female may attain menopause at the age of 50 to 55 years. And psychotic female may go into fit of anger, water retention, increase in weight, etc. Syphilitic women may go into rage, lot of menstrual irregularities, severe hot flashes, one moment feeling hot, wants air conditioner, the very next moment feels very chilled. They may develop hysterical behavior or